Hello, everyone. Welcome back to UK Pro Writers. Today, we're diving into a thought-provoking research topic that has far-reaching implications for our world: the development of autonomous weapons and their ethical considerations. Importance of the research topic. The research on the ethical implications of developing autonomous weapons is crucial as it addresses the potential transformation of warfare, introducing unprecedented challenges to international relations and human safety. Examining this topic is vital to establish guidelines and ethical frameworks that can safeguard against the misuse of autonomous weapons, ensuring accountability and preventing unintended consequences in armed conflicts. As the development of autonomous weapons advances, understanding the ethical dimensions becomes paramount to foster responsible innovation, mitigate risks, and inform policymakers, ultimately shaping the future landscape of warfare and global security. Real-world examples. In Yemen, autonomous weapons were deployed without clear guidelines, resulting in unintended civilian casualties. The lack of accountability raised ethical concerns, showcasing the urgent need for international regulations governing the use of such technologies. This instance underscores the potential humanitarian impact and the necessity of ethical considerations in autonomous weapon development. The geopolitical landscape is witnessing a rise in the development and deployment of autonomous weapons by major powers, leading to an arms race. This escalation raises questions about the impact on global stability and the potential for these technologies to disrupt established norms in international relations. Analyzing such developments is essential to understand the evolving dynamics and ensure responsible use, emphasizing the urgency of ethical research in the realm of autonomous weapons. Chapter 1, Introduction. Chapter 1, the introduction, includes a clear presentation of the research problem, such as examining the ethical implications of autonomous weapons, along with establishing the significance of the study in the broader context of international relations, warfare, and human safety. Additionally, it introduces key elements like research questions, objectives, and rationale, providing a comprehensive framework for the subsequent exploration. Research problem. For instance, a research problem could be understanding how the deployment of autonomous weapons challenges traditional notions of accountability in armed conflicts. Research significance. The significance lies in addressing potential risks and establishing guidelines to prevent misuse. An example could be the need to prevent autonomous weapons from being used against civilian populations. Research questions. 3 sample research questions could be: how do autonomous weapons impact the dynamics of international conflict? What ethical concerns arise from the use of autonomous weapons in warfare? How can we ensure accountability for actions taken by autonomous weapons? Research objectives. Sample research objectives include: to analyze the ethical implications of autonomous weapons on international relations, to assess the potential risks and benefits of deploying autonomous weapons, to propose guidelines for the ethical development and use of autonomous weapons. Research rationale. The rationale could be to fill the existing gap in understanding the ethical considerations of autonomous weapons and to provide a foundation for future policymaking. Chapter 2, Literature Review. Chapter 2, the Literature Review, encompasses a thorough examination of existing scholarly work on autonomous weapons, covering historical contexts, ethical considerations, and relevant theories. It identifies gaps in the current knowledge, establishes the foundation for the research, and introduces theories and models that guide the subsequent analysis of the ethical implications of autonomous weapons. Suitable subtopics. Historical context of weapon development. To draft this subtopic, provide a chronological overview of the evolution of weaponry, emphasizing key technological advancements and their historical impact, leading to the current era of autonomous weapons. Ethical considerations in warfare. When drafting this subtopic, delve into ethical theories relevant to warfare, discussing principles like just war theory and humanitarian intervention, while exploring how these ethical frameworks apply or need adaptation in the context of autonomous weapons. Previous studies on autonomous systems in other fields. To address this subtopic, review and summarize studies related to the application of autonomous systems in non-military domains. such as healthcare or transportation, drawing parallels and contrasts to illuminate potential ethical implications and lessons applicable to autonomous weapons development. Theories and models. Just war theory. To draft the just war theory, provide an overview of its historical roots and key principles, discussing how it traditionally guides ethical conduct in warfare and subsequently analyze its applicability to the ethical considerations of autonomous weapons development. Ethical dualism. When drafting ethical dualism, present the theory's premise that technologies can have both positive and negative ethical implications, and apply it to autonomous weapons by exploring how they might simultaneously offer benefits and pose risks in the context of international relations and warfare. Technological determinism. In outlining technological determinism, elucidate the theory's belief that technology drives societal change, and when drafting, assess how this perspective applies to the transformative potential of autonomous weapons, shaping not only warfare but also international relations and human safety. Literature gap. Identifying a literature gap involves pinpointing areas where existing research falls short. For instance, there might be limited exploration of the specific ethical challenges posed by autonomous weapons. Chapter 3, Methodology. Chapter 3, the Methodology chapter, outlines the research approach and design, detailing the conceptual framework, research philosophy, and strategy employed in examining the ethical implications of autonomous weapons. It further addresses practical considerations such as data analysis methods, ethical considerations, and limitations, providing a comprehensive guide for conducting the study. Conceptual framework. A suitable conceptual framework could involve three independent variables such as technological advancement, international regulatory framework, public perception influencing the dependent variable ethical implications. Research philosophy. Considering the nature of this research, a pragmatic research philosophy, emphasizing practicality, may be suitable. Research approach. A deductive approach, starting with established ethical principles and applying them to autonomous weapons, could be effective. Research strategy. A mixed methods research strategy, combining quantitative analysis of global trends with qualitative case studies, can provide a comprehensive understanding. Data analysis method. For this research, a mixed methods approach might involve quantitative analysis of global trends and qualitative examination of specific cases. Ethical considerations. Ethical considerations are paramount. For instance, ensuring participant consent and anonymity in interviews and surveys is crucial. Limitations and delimitations. Acknowledging limitations, such as potential biases in data collection, and delimitations, like focusing on a specific geographical region, ensures the research's transparency. Chapter 4, Data Analysis. Chapter 4, the Data Analysis chapter, involves the application of the recommended methodology from Chapter 3 to analyze the collected data, whether quantitative or qualitative, based on the research objectives. It includes discussions on sample sizes, statistical analyses for quantitative data, and thematic coding or content analysis for qualitative data, providing insights into the ethical implications of autonomous weapons. Quantitative analysis. For quantitative analysis, determining an appropriate sample size involves considering factors like statistical power and confidence level. A sample size of 150 could be suitable. Qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis, on the other hand, might involve thematic coding of interview transcripts. A sample size of 30 interviews could provide rich insights. Chapter 5, Conclusion. The conclusion chapter synthesizes the findings and draws key takeaways from the research journey. Chapter 6, Recommendations. Chapter 6, the Recommendations, provides actionable insights based on the research. Suggested recommendations include international agreements to regulate the development and use of autonomous weapons, establishment of ethical guidelines, and ongoing monitoring mechanisms. Future research suggestions. Lastly, suggestions for future research could involve exploring the long-term societal impacts of autonomous weapons, examining the role of emerging technologies, or assessing the effectiveness of implemented regulations. And that wraps up our exploration of the ethical implications of autonomous weapons. Remember, understanding these complexities is crucial for shaping a future that prioritizes ethical considerations in the development and use of advanced technologies. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay curious.